So looking at this current Bitcoin price action, we can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us an extremely important scenario. A scenario which is pointing us where the price in the immediate short term, where the price of Bitcoin for the coming days might be possibly hitting if we can overcome this one simple resistance which is still holding us around 28,000 range. Yes, guys, the price of Bitcoin right now could be showing weakness, but this weakness could be turning out into a breakout once we overcome the resistance which we have right now. I mean, if you look at this as a broadening wedge in a daily time frame, yes, this could be a retracement to the downside. First, price coming back to this, the key line of support around 21,000 to 20,000 before breaking it to the upside, just like as shown here in an example. But in our case, what I want you guys to look at is this simple breakout formation, price breaking out from this falling trend line, which led to a continuation towards this upper trend line before choosing a trend direction. So in the past price action, we have found out when the price of Bitcoin overcame the resistance from this falling trend line, we know what happened after that. The price of Bitcoin after that got attracted towards the upper trend line from this broadening wedge or megaphone pattern before showing weakness. And now if we look at this carefully, the price of Bitcoin is testing the falling trend line resistance. Yes, in the medium short term, if we can flip this into proper support, then we have said 28,000 could be the area where we could be getting attracted before the price of Bitcoin chooses an actual trend duration. We need the price of Bitcoin to find support over 28,000 to turn bullish or to get attracted towards the upper trend line from this broadening wedge. Yes, we could be getting attracted towards this 30,000, 33,000 if we can flip this 28,000 resistance into proper support, because we know if we look at this in a bit different way, I mean, according to this descending broadening wedge, price of Bitcoin after showing weakness, after getting attracted towards this 0.5 Fibonacci line, looks like could be finding support. So if the price of Bitcoin here in the medium short term does holds the support which we have in between 26,000, 25,000 range, then this could still play out as a bullish continuation pattern. And for this bullish continuation pattern to play out, we also need to overcome the resistance which we have in between 27,000 to 28,000 range. And I have been saying this since a couple of days. I mean, the price of Bitcoin must overcome this resistance, and only after that, just like as shown here in example, only after that we know this here will be looked as an actual continuation pattern like this. So we definitely need the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term to overcome some key line of resistance first. And now, even if you use this bump and run reversal pattern, according to this bump and run reversal pattern, we know the price of Bitcoin is considered bullish, not just only by breaking out of this falling trend line, but also overcoming the resistance in between 27,000-28,000 range. Yes, guys, if the price of Bitcoin breaks out of this, then we also need a proper confirmation around 27,000-28,000, and only after flipping that into proper support, we know this is an actual continuation here today upside. And if the price fails to overcome this resistance, then even after some bullishness, this will be playing out as a fake out price, liquidating the over average shorts, and then again continuing here to the downside. Because if you look at this price structure again in a very simple way, you can see in a bigger frame, yes, we need to overcome this 27,000-28,000 resistance at any cost, because this exact trend line, the falling trend line or the descending channel upper line, acted as a line of resistance. And right now, if you monitor this carefully, if this key line gets broken, then there is a very high probability of price breaking the previous high, which is going to be above 30,000. Yes, guys, if the price of Bitcoin manages to overcome this resistance which you have around 28,000, 27,000, then the upcoming days for Bitcoin is expected to be bullish. But please keep this in mind, if the price of Bitcoin shows bullishness like this but fails to find proper support over 28,000, then this will be also looked as a head and shoulder type of formation. So to avoid this bearish continuation pattern, we definitely need the price of Bitcoin to remain above 25,000 in a bigger frame, and also to overcome the resistance around 28,000 range. And now even if you look at this in a simple way by using this central pivot range indicator, our leading indicator. Yesterday, when the price of Bitcoin started showing bullishness, what happened with this candle? You can see we got rejected right after that because we knew the bottom CPI line, since the price was below it, is still going to act as a resistance. And now if you look at this carefully, the price of Bitcoin looks like it could be trying one more time to break out of this. So in the medium short term, if we can find support above 26,500, then that is going to be a very good sign, which will be preparing us for another movement like this towards 27,000 and even the top of the CPI line before deciding the trend direction. Because we know if the price of Bitcoin fails to find support above this central top and the bottom CP line until the end of the September month, that is going to be a bearish continuation after that, because failing to find support above the CPI line until the end of the month usually indicates reversal. So please keep this in mind. And now, beside these bullish scenarios which could be playing out once the price breaks the key line of resistance, what in case if we fail? In that case, let me show you this example here. Now, before I start talking about this bearish scenario, which is also lining up parallelly for Bitcoin, I just want to remind you that if you haven't destroyed that like button, then please guys, please do it right now. And let's try to reach 1,000 like in this video, because you know, video like this takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy. So every like, every comment definitely helps a lot and also boosts the algorithm of this channel. Thank you very much. And now, if we look at this price structure in a bit different way, I mean, we know if the price of Bitcoin breaks this key line of resistance around 28,000, we are expecting the upcoming days for Bitcoin to be bullish like this. But if we fail to overcome this resistance around 28,000, fails to overcome the resistance from this descending triangle, then please keep this scenario in your mind. I mean, price coming back to test the support which you have around 25,000, one of the most important support line, and then breaking here to the downside in this manner in between 21,000 to 20,000 range before choosing an actual trend direction after that. Yes guys, this triangle price of GDP sitting around 20,000, 21,000. So we have to be careful and we have to monitor this price movement carefully, because if you fail to break out of this 28,000, then this bearish scenario could be also lining up parallelly. And not just only that, we can also see in a weekly time frame, the price of Bitcoin is still below the 21 weekly EMA, which is again around 27,000 range. Yes guys, in the past price action, we can see whenever the price of Bitcoin failed to overcome the resistance from this 21 weekly EMA, what happened after that? The price of Bitcoin after that started showing weakness and also started with a downtrend. But each and every time whenever we were able to find support above it, what did the price of Bitcoin did? The price of Bitcoin started with an actual impulsiveness. So in our case, this is a bearish sign because the price of Bitcoin is below the 21 weekly EMA. And to avoid this bearishness, to invalidate this bearishness, we have to find a proper support above 28,000. And by doing that, we will be also overcoming the resistance from this 21 weekly EMA, which is sitting around 27,100 range. And along with that, we will be also overcoming this 200 weekly EMA. This is one of the most important support and resistance line for Bitcoin in my opinion, because in the past price action, whenever we were able to find proper support over this line, you know what happened after that? The price of Bitcoin turned very, very bullish. Right now, this candle is below the 200 weekly moving average. So we want the price of Bitcoin to find proper support above 28,000 or close the monthly candle above 28,000, because by doing that, you will see we will be finding support above this 21 weekly EMA and also above the 200 weekly moving average. And that will also indicate the price is going to be above the CPI line. And that only happens when the price is preparing itself for a new impulsive movement. So in the medium short term, what I want you guys to look at is this one chart here. Now, in a 4-hour time frame, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a breakout formation. I mean, a breakout from this symmetrical triangle, but we want to find out whether it's going to be a breakout here to the upside or a breakout here to the downside in this manner. So what do we want the price of Bitcoin to do is to break the resistance from this 27,000-28,000 range. Not just only the resistance from this symmetrical triangle, because if we do see price breaking out from this line but failing to find support over this 28,000, then it could still play out into a fake out, price liquidating the over leverage shorts and then again showing another continuation to the downside. But if we do fail to find support at this lower trend line, then we know the price objective from this symmetrical triangle could bring us around 23,000 to 24,000 here to the downside, and breaking the upper trend line around 28,000 will indicate 30,000 is going to be on the line. So to the downside 24,000, to the upside 30,000 if we can flip this 28,000 according to this symmetrical triangle. So as you can see guys, I showed you different scenarios, bullish and bearish scenarios. So you have to combine this analysis with your analysis to find out which side are you going to take. So if you think the side, this bullish side, is on the line, then do share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Or if you think the bearish side is going to play out first, then also share your thoughts in the comment section down below. So by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.